Today is another special day as all of us here are going to demo and deploy our project into production. Yay!
We'll begin the demo on how to use our app. Firstly, the app will ask for the ID of the staff. So let's enter the ID. And now we can see the main menu. To see the functions of our app for the menu related item, we'll go to 1. And now we have the options to view the menu, create, update, remove all the menu items. So we'll go to 1 to print out the menu. And this is the full menu in our app. And now if we want to create the new menu item, let's go to 2. And then we have the option to choose the type of the item. We create the main course. So now if we enter the item that is already there, it will show an error saying that the ID already exists. And now we'll create the new menu. We'll enter the ID and then the name and description. And we'll enter the price. And you can see that the item is successfully created. And now we'll enter a new dessert. Description. Okay, the dessert is created, and now a drink. So let's go back and see if our items are created. We will print the menu, and you can see that these 3 are the ones that we created. To update a menu item, we'll go to 3, and then we can choose the item that we want to update, and then we'll enter the new name and the new description, and then we'll add the new price. And now if we go back to the menu, we can see that the item is updated. Okay, now to remove the menu item, let's go to 4 and we'll choose the item to remove. And then we will need to confirm if we want to remove. Let's choose yes. And then if we view the menu, we can see that the item has been removed. To create a promotional set, let's go to 5 and then it will ask for ID. So we'll enter a new ID and then it will ask for the main course. So for the main course, if we enter an ID which is not the main course, it will show an error that there's no main course with this ID. Okay, now let's enter the main course for dessert and the drink. Now the new promotional package is created. If we print the menu, you can see that the new item is actually created. And now to update the set, we'll go to 6, choose the item to be updated, and enter the new ID for the main course for dessert and a drink. And now if we view the menu, the item is already updated. Okay, now if we want to remove the set, we go to 7 and we can choose the ID that will be removed. Now we can go back to main menu, and to see the options for orders, we go to 2 and then we will create an order. Now we can see the tables that are vacant. choose a table according to the seats, and we'll choose 5. And now we can see that 5 is changed to occupied. And for the customer ID, we have the customer IDs of the members. So if the customer is not a member, we can enter 0. For a member, we will enter the ID, and then we'll choose items to order, and then enter quantity. If we want to choose to continue adding, we'll have to put yes, and then we'll add another item and the quantity. To stop adding, we can choose no, and then the order ID is successfully created. And now if we want to see the order details, we go to 2 and then enter the order ID. Then you can see the items that we just ordered. To add items to the order, we go to 3, and then we will add more items, and then we view the order, and then we can see the items that we added just now. And if we want to update the item quantity, we go to 4, and then we can choose which we want to update. So we'll choose this item 3, and then we'll enter the new quantity, change to 5, and then stop adding. If we view the order, you can see that the quantity changed to 5. And to remove the items for the order, go to 5, and then we choose which one we want to remove. We'll choose the first one, and then if we go back to the order details, you can see that the first item is removed. Okay, so let's go back to main menu, and for invoice option, we go to 3. Okay, just now the table is occupied, and when we print the invoice, payment method, then we can see that the table changed to vacant. As we can see in the invoice, there's a discount for the member, and there's GST service charge. And if we want to view invoice, we go to 2, and then we can enter the order ID to view the invoice again. Okay, then let's go back to main menu. For reservations, we'll go to 4, and then we can book a new reservation. We'll need to enter the name of the customer, their contact, and the packs. For packs, if we enter more than 10, there will be an error. So we'll keep between 1 to 10. And then we can see the available dates. For reservations, the customer can only book 2 weeks in advance. So we choose the date, and then we can see the time slots available. We choose the time, and then we can see that it's safe. And also, if the customer hasn't arrived 15 minutes after the reservation time, it will be automatically cancelled. So we'll check on the reservation, and then we'll enter the customer's phone number, and then you can see the reservation details. So to cancel reservations, we'll go to 3, then we'll enter the customer's phone number, and then we can see that it's cancelled. Let's go back to main menu. And then if we want to view the revenue report, we'll go to 5. And then we can choose either by day or month or year. Let's choose day. The date. Now we can see the revenue on this date. For month, we'll enter the month and the year. And then this is the revenue for this month. For year, we'll go to 3 and enter the year and the revenue report. Let's go back to main menu. For the staff options, we'll go to 6 and we can add new stuff. We'll enter the ID for the staff and the name of the staff, gender, and their contact number, and then the job title. Then we'll see that the stuff is successfully created, and stuff we go to 2. And then
We are all so happy that our project is finally in production, but due to COVID-19, default work from home has been enforced. But at the end of the day, all of us are actually 打工人，我们都是打工人。So doesn't matter whether it's COVID or not. We are still not able to dine in together to celebrate this joyous moment. I hope to see my friends soon.